Do you keep a gratitude journal or log? What does it do for you? How does it improve your life? What if there was an ancient Celtic version of expressing gratitude? One that has been practiced for thousands of years. What is this Celtic practice? And can it possibly reduce your anxiety? Well, let's find out. Hey friends, Mike Guinera here. Welcome to A Skeptic's Journey. I've tried to keep a gratitude journal in the past, but it never worked out. I always felt pressured to come up with some profound thing to be grateful for, and to not reuse items in my gratitude journal. Then if I used an ordinary mundane thing, entry on my gratitude journal, I felt like, I was somehow doing it wrong or cheating. So in the end, my gratitude journal caused me anxiety and actually made me feel bad. And I don't think that's the purpose of having a gratitude journal. So today I want to tell you about the ancient Celtic practice of blessing each moment. On the surface, we may think that blessing each moment is just an expanded form of a gratitude journal or the like. However, it's more than that. Author Jon Kabat-Zinn describes blessing each moment as a kind of mindfulness, one where we have a heightened, affectionate attention and awareness. The Celts, they carried out their daily life with reverence and a sense of blessing. Their tradition of blessing each moment included blessing the world, every encounter, every experience, every ordinary moment. Nothing too big, nothing too small. Mundane activities, especially, were opportunities to witness and bless the little important things. Speaking of little but important things, if you like this video, I would be grateful if you would go ahead and give a Celtic click to the thumbs up button to let me know. Let me give you an example of blessing a seemingly mundane activity, something we all take for granted. My cousin, Leon Letterman, was a Nobel laureate in the field of physics. He was a quite down-to-earth and funny man scientist. Listening to him didn't seem like you were listening to science. It was almost like a comedy routine. So when Leon was first getting started in his career, he was doing his doctorate at Columbia University. When Leon was first getting started, Columbia was kind enough to bring in to work with him world-famous physicist Gilberto Bernardini. He came from Italy all the way to the US to Columbia to work with him. So when Leon explains it as part of his science stand-up routine, he talks about Bernardini quite a bit. Leon describes a daily experience he had with Bernardini. Every morning, when they arrived at the laboratory, Bernardini would stand by the light switch for a little bit and turn it on and off. Every time Bernardini turned his switch on, he would excitedly exclaim, "Magnifico!" He was, in his own way, expressing gratitude and blessing the moment. A wonder of science that we all take for granted. It's such a simple thing to us, but the science and effort behind generating electricity and safely transporting it large distances to illuminate a light bulb on demand in a particular room, it's nothing short of a miracle. It's simple to us, flip. But the actual act of it, is something special. So Bernardini blessing the moment of turning on the light switch by giddily showing wonder and exclaiming "Fantastico" was his way. How should you give the Celtic blessings to your moments? Well, you know what? That's entirely up to you. Some may want to say a quick prayer from their faith, whatever that might be. Some may recognize the moment by briefly living in it and just recognizing it. You get the idea. Since I started this practice, my way of blessing moments is to just stop and in my head give recognition to the moment and briefly reflect upon it. Sometimes my blessed moments are of great significance, and sometimes they are seemingly unimportant moments that, when given consideration, are actually important. But these seemingly unimportant, important moments operate in the background, doing their thing, never calling attention to themselves. Unless we bless these moments, we won't truly know their importance and greatness until they are gone. Now, obviously, we can't bless every single moment every day. If we did, it would take us all day to get out the door, or even just to get dressed. I suggest making a goal of blessing a moment 5 times a day. Maybe one when you wake up, one in the morning, one in the afternoon, one in the evening, and one for bed, for example. But, I'm not the blessing police, so you can do as many or as few blessings as you would like, at whatever time you would like. But I would recommend to try not to bless the same moment repeatedly. There are just so many moments in the day, so many things we experience and encounter. Now is a good time to bless this moment. If you like this video and would like to learn more about using ancient ways to upgrade your mind and relieve anxiety and depression, please give a big old Celtic click to the subscribe button. And don't forget to give a baby Celtic click to the little bell icon if you want to be notified every time I upload a new video for you. Speaking of anxiety, in her book, The Soul's Slow Ripening, 12 Celtic Practices for Seeking the Sacred, Christine Walters Paintner alludes to the fact that a Celtic practice of blessing each moment reduces anxiety. So, if we are blessing each moment, experiencing each moment over time, we will form a better, multifaceted understanding of ourselves and the world we live in. We would get used to all types of moments and experiences. This in turn could develop into a more calm, balanced, and stronger base for ourselves. If this is true, then when we experience life, it is more likely to be experienced from a calm, anxiety-free place. So I just mentioned a strong base. If you're familiar with my previous writings and videos, you know that I'm a very strong believer in the importance of having a strong personal base. Without a strong core base, anything you build upon it has this chance of toppling over. So my number one rule for all these practices I am showing you is they will be most effective if they are built upon a strong base. I have a video where I show how I use an altar to create a strong foundational base. The link is up in the corner. I don't know which one. I have too little data at this point to render a verdict for whether the Celtic practice of blessing each moment is working for me. Once I feel comfortable in my test results, I will share them with you. However, I invite you to try out your own Celtic practice of blessing each moment. If you do, please let me know in the comments how it's working out for you. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.